Today, I'm going to be making a working biodome in Minecraft that has sheep, cows, and pigs. Because whenever I make any farm, it always looks like this, and it just looks bad. So let's begin. Okay, I just started, and before I start building the biodome, I have to get some better gear first. Okay, there's a shipwreck right over there. I'm gonna go loot it. Alright, nice. A buried treasure map and some food. Okay, and some iron, emeralds, and lapis. Nice. Okay, I'm half a heart and I have no hunger. I need to start smelting this food fast. Alright, now that I got some food, I'm gonna start mining. Okay, I just found a cave. I'm gonna try to get some better gear, and I just found some iron. Right now the plan is just to get some better gear and better tools, then go to the nether to get some important resources, and then start building the biodome. Alright, I'm gonna make myself some iron tools and a shield. Alright, we just found our first diamonds, but there's some mobs. What the heck? I just found an amethyst geode, and then right beside it, there's another amethyst geode. That's actually crazy. No way, right next to the amethyst geodes, there's a trial chamber. Alright, I'm gonna get some better diamond gear, and then loot the trial chamber. Okay, now we have a diamond axe and diamond armor. Alright, I think it's time to go to the trial chamber. Okay, nice. We got our first trial key. Let's see what we get. Okay, nothing that good, but it's fine. Alright, we got another trial key and some food. Alright, I'm about to die, so I'm just gonna get out of this trial chamber. And now we have full diamond armor. Alright, now that I have full diamond gear, I'm just gonna go to the surface and start finding a cherry forest. Actually, before I go to surface, I'm gonna get an enchanting table. Alright, now that we got an enchanting table, I'm gonna start enchanting and go back to the surface. Alright, now that we made it to the surface, it's time to find a cherry forest and start building a biodome. Okay, I'm gonna tame a horse just to make finding the cherry forest faster. Okay, nice. I just spotted a cherry forest up ahead. Okay, this is like the smallest cherry forest I've ever seen. There's only 4 trees. Alright, I'm just gonna try to find a bigger cherry forest.
2,000 years later.
Okay, it took me like 1,000 blocks, but I finally found a cherry forest up ahead. Alright, now that I've found the cherry forest, I'm gonna go to the nether to get some necessary materials. I have no obsidian though, so I'm just gonna have to go underground and get some obsidian. Alright, now that I'm in the nether, I just need to get some quartz and head back out. Alright, now that I got enough materials, I'm gonna start building the biodome. First, I gotta flatten this dirt. Okay, now that I flattened the area, it's time to start building the biodome. Right now, I'm getting mud and wheat to make packed mud and mud bricks. Okay, I'm gonna make a cherry blossom tree right over here, and right next to that, I'm gonna make a pond. Okay, there's now sheep, cows, and pigs in the biodome. Now the only thing left to do is add a pathway. I finished the biodome, and here's what it looks like. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and comment what I should do next.